Yo everyone, it's Darmin and welcome back to another video on Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. This is a couple hours after my PSA video from yesterday, so I haven't been playing. I had dinner. I kind of been looking into the 5-card exploit and the DC glitches and all that stuff, and I'm getting a mixed bag of if the 5-card glitch, or the any card glitch I should say, deck is still about. And some are saying that it's been fixed. I guess we're going to go in and try and find out for ourselves. You can see below me, I'm using a homemade deck. Probably going to make me lose, but it has been keeping me alive. For a lot of these, as you can see, I've lost, I've won, I've lost. It really just is up in the air if my deck will win or not. This one, I'd say I got maybe like a 75% win rate. The main focus, and this is an incomplete deck. I could sub out Golden Apples, and I could probably sub out my second 4-star Ladybug. Optimally, I would like 3 Cup of Ace cards. I would love another 1 or 2 Worms. I'll never say it right the first time, I promise you. And I would love another either Shallow Grave. Probably not Shallow Grave. I'd rather have a Regretful Rebirth, but let's get into this. Let's just go. Like I said, not optimal, but I like this deck because with my reverse traps, I can either power up. Okay, let's go back. So Cup of Aces gives either me 2 cards or my opponent 2 cards. So the main objective is to get rid of all the cards in my opponent's deck. Now, if Cup of Aces does happen to fall into my favor, I can use Reverse Trap and Flash Assailant, so that's kind of what I aim for. But so I'm gonna kind of do. I have 3 Flash Assailants, so I have plenty of them, and I'm probably just gonna get another Flash Assailant back. It almost always happens, but it didn't this time. Now, when I have a warm worm, when I have one of those guys, that's when I usually wait till I get Shallow Grave or until I get Regretful Rebirth, because, as you know, once they destroy worm, it's a warm worm. I gotta remember that in my head. When that happens, if you have Regretful Rebirth, you can bring it back, and at the end of your turn, it goes away again, so your opponent automatically loses 6 freaking cards. I'm going to set up a nice defense. Reverse Trap is kind of... It's really when I get my Flash Assailant is when it'll pop off, but I'm going to use Sphere Kribo to kind of save one of the cocoons if I need to. For now, I'm just kind of baiting out all of his monsters until I get a 4-star Ladybug. That doesn't help me at all. Are you gonna attack my guy again? Oh, you're gonna actually... I'm not lying. This is the first time I've seen polymerization in the KC Cup. Of course it happens right when I start recording. They want me to lose real bad. So we're definitely going to use Sphere Kribo to at least save one of them. Or I could use... See, I don't want to use Reverse Trap, because that's kind of like a last-ditch effort for me, personally. If you want to go ahead and attack the other face-down monster, by all means, lose 250 life points. This is definitely not going in my favor, and I'm already telling you right now, probably a 20% chance of winning. Okay, my chances have increased ever so slightly. I don't want to put... Oh, goodness gracious. I do not want to put down a warm worm. Damn it. So close. I don't want to put it down until I have Regretful Rebirth or Shallow Grave, because if I end up getting Regretful Rebirth first, then it kind of goes and wastes itself. But hopefully we can make something happen of this. I don't know what he has face down. Possibly Mirror Wall. I was going to say Mirror Force for some reason. And Shard of Greed kind of helps get, like, discarding all of his cards. So hopefully we can keep up that trend. And if anything, most Rex decks that I've noticed, they don't have Tribute monsters. So he may have that Bronchio Radius just sitting there for a while until he can find a way to destroy it. Or what are you going to do? Are you going to use Ryoku per chance? Now, when I'm going to try something, just for the sake of it. So, Ryuko doesn't work, or Reverse Trap doesn't work when there's multiplication or division, but sometimes it works. I don't know why. So, just as a heads up, when people use Ryoku on you, Reverse Trap does definitely affect them. So, keep that in mind. Very helpful, very, very helpful tool. At this point, no one can destroy me. They could easily get rid of him, but I'm going to get rid of my 4-star Ladybug. Probably a hasty decision, but I'm going to attempt to. Okay. I could do this, and I'm guaranteed to get rid of one of the monsters off the field. So I think I'm going to do that. Go ahead. Maybe they'll be like, this guy's got 3 cocoons on the field. I'm not going to attack that. Or maybe he's just going to accept that, you know, Mask of the Accursed is going to end his deck. Very possible. Now, I don't know if it's been happening to you guys a lot, but people have been still disconnecting to avoid the loss. It's an absolutely bad thing. That's an absolutely disgusting thing that just happened. In fact, I think I lost. That's how disgusting it is. That is over 4,000 damage. You know what? Props. I did think I had a chance for a little bit. No, you know that it happens. Rex decks, and this mill deck. It's very situational. Like I said, I haven't been doing super well with this deck, and it's not optimal. But I think this is one of my favorite decks personally. When I can get it to work, probably some wasted switcheroos, but oh good. Let's just keep on going with the Rex decks. All 3 duels, we're just gonna have Rexamania. Let's do it. You got a lot of cards for me to get rid of. I don't like that at all. So yeah, let's do it. I'm going to do the worm. Damn it, the worm. It's warm. My brain just can't handle it. My left side of the brain is just like, nah, man. We're just not gonna make that sentence work. It's a warm worm. It's kind of, I had to really focus down on that one. But, yeah, you know, if you wanted to, thank you. Place down a monster, much appreciated. Now, the only thing that could probably throw this off, honestly, is if he has an Elementsaurus. Because if he has one of those, chances are he'll use it and it will void the effect, which well, I got more cards, perfect. Let's get rid of Flash Assailant. Until I get a Reverse Trap, you're not all that useful, but that should be perfect. So we're gonna, if everything goes perfectly fine, if he doesn't summon an Elementsaurus, we should be in the clear to get rid of 6 of his cards. Grave Creep, what are you doing, man? Okay, well, a very interesting choice, I see. Goodbye 3 cards, and then we are going to bring back the worm that is warm. See what I did there? Let's try. Oh my goodness, I saw a 4-star Ladybug, and then I did not see the first card. Okay, well, this man doesn't probably not understand what's about to happen. So, we place this down. We get. He doesn't have any fusion monsters, so it might be safe to assume that he may only have Oracle's, the Gravekeeper Oracle as a tribute summon. So we're gonna go off of that, just, you know, trying to think of some stuff. And you lose 3 more cards. Oh, Sergeant Electro. I think I saw another card, but I've already forgotten. I'm gonna, when it's my turn, I'll go check and see, because all 6 of those cards are cards that, okay. So it is a Gravekeeper deck, but he uses dinos. It's like a Dino Gravekeeper hybrid. I mean, I could Sphere Karibo this, and he'll have a bad time. Let's do it. Let's Sphere Karibo him, because I have a feeling he's going to use the Gravekeeper's Chief as the first attack next time, so I can use Yami Ship, knowing that. Hopefully he'll go and I can bait him into attacking that. Reverse Trap, always just super helpful. He doesn't have any 4-star monsters besides his dino, so I mean, I guess I can swap out 4-star Ladybug and not feel too self-conscious about that misplay. We got him back anyway. Completely awesome. I knew it. I knew that's what's gonna happen. Did it on purpose. Okay, so what we're hoping for: Gravekeeper's cheap attacks, Yami Ship gets rid of him, and then the Recruiter just sits still and look pretty. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah. Hey, Jade. I'm gonna, real quick. There you go. I knew I forgot to do something. It's dinner time. Okay, if he attacks with Element Source, we have Reverse Trap, and it will bring it down to 1200. Son of a gun. You really gotta stop doing that, man. You really gotta stop. So, this is going to stop. Yeah. Let's just Reverse Trap this. Perfect. At least we'll get a little bit of damage done. And we still have Yami Ship on the field, so. We're about to take 1900 damage, though. Ooh, not looking too pretty. We're in a very tight spot, to say the least. So, obviously, okay. So hear me out. This is probably going to end in death, but if he's smart, he'll attack with Element Source first. If he's smart. Let's see if he makes the right play. If he attacks my face down card without Element Source, oh, you're just gonna summon Gravekeeper's Oracle. I see how it is. And then, okay, well, we probably lost this one. This is honestly a first. I've never seen a Gravekeeper Dino deck, so I'm just getting real lucky with all these lovely decks, aren't I? At least we're not getting disconnected at the, like, freaking start of a match. Yep, goodbye. Have a good one, 4-star Ladybug. I do believe we have lost, because he can use Element Source, won't get rid of it, and then he has 2 monsters to attack. We do have golden apples that I completely just disregarded. So, yo. But why? Oh, because it's... Oh, okay. Well, we have to use this. Otherwise, we lose, basically. There's no stopping him from attacking me, so... Obviously, I'm going to just not take the extra 100 damage. What could win this for us? Not much. We can get a worm that is warm back on the field. Or we could get, well, he can have Windstorm of Edequa back. We either get rid of 3 cards and then we lose, or we just hold him off for a teeny tiny bit. Obviously, if he has any cards that power up his monsters, it's gonna look very grim for us. But we're gonna hold off. Is this really only the second duel? I feel like I've been dueling for like 32 years now. Oh my goodness. So we're staying alive. Oh man, this is a wild video that I'm recording right now. Anyone just gonna not attack? Just gonna, if he has a, okay, what are you doing, sir? Do you not know that? Oh, well, you did put me face up, so maybe that's part of your plan. I have no idea. I guess we just beef up our defenses a little bit right here. What could stop us? Anything that powers up his monsters, Ryoku, obviously, anything that makes us switch position into attack mode. Other than that, we should be safe to get a little safer, just until we can get some draws. Cup of Aces could help out. Flash Assailant would be nice, but I don't know what his 2 face-down cards are, so there may be a little bit of trouble. I think the thing I like least about these like mill decks where we get rid of all their cards is it takes forever. This guy had 5 extra cards, over 20, so he had 25 cards. He should be at like 3 cards right now. And then at that point, maybe getting a worm, that'd be nice. Okay, well, slowly chipping away at him, ever so slightly. I guess another Mask of the Accursed would be nice. Flash Assailant, I can't see being too useful. He's got 2,000 defense, why not? Let's just keep the ball rolling, make sure he can't attack us at all. But yeah, drawing out the length of the match is probably my least favorite part of this kind of deck. And I'll probably go over my new Parasite deck coming up in the KC matches, so hopefully everything is worked out in this dang tournament by the time. You're gonna... Okay, well, I've lost. No, I have not lost. Unless he can power up his monsters, it's gonna be... I hate enemy controllers so much. It's looking a little grim. We're probably going to have 100 life points unless he can power up his monsters. But why wouldn't he power them up already? So, Good thing I didn't take that extra 100 damage with the Malice token now. 200 damage. Oh boy, we're keeping it alive. What could save us? I'm trying to think of what's in our deck still. Another Flash Assailant. I mean, getting a reverse trap would be super nice right about now. Especially if he had Elementsaurus. He's going to continue to use Elementsaurus to attack just to negate the effect, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. So we should be fine. We're both equally at 6 cards. Honestly, if I used Cup of Aces, it would be a coin flip to see who ran out of cards first, which is not my ideal situation. Yeah, you know, just hold off on attacking me for a little bit, please. Okay, this is nice, but also very troublesome. I could have not played it. He could have destroyed one Flash Assailant. I place it down, and now I can kind of keep myself safe for a little bit longer. Of course, he could just have any kind of monster right now. He could have another Oracle waiting in the midst. That doesn't help me. And I can't place it, so... I mean, he may go in for a double attack. So if he attacks one, obviously I'm going to use Michizuri to take out... I think the Gravekeeper's Oracle is probably best suited. I am nervous because he could have a handful of other monsters, but... Or do we get rid of... Because we could get down to 1. You know what? I'm gonna play. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Okay, well, just kidding. I'm absolutely not doing that at all. So now, if I can get Mere Wall, do I have Mere Wall in this deck? No, I don't. I just moved my game screen just to make sure. This is the world's longest match. Okay. Where were you when I needed you the most? Of course, you were not anywhere to be found. But we do, if we can get... I don't think we've lost every Flash Assailant. I should check. We also are on the verge of losing because we're almost out of cards also. Holy cow. This may be a 2 PvP match episode just due to the length. If he has another enemy controller, I may just crap my pants. Okay. What can we do? I want to know if we do have another Flash Assailant. Okay. So, hear me out. He would drop down to 1,300. If I place my Flash Assailant on the last turn, there's a chance. I don't think Reverse Trap will have enough, but there's a small chance that we could get it to work. Honestly, the only thing he can... No. No! My Reverse Trap! Oh, you're just getting rid of that. Oh, I bet he needed to open up a... It's face down card. He needed to open up a spot, which is probably enemy controller. He has 2 of them. What a brilliant man. Also, this guy plays a little bit too much. I'm gonna go off on a limb and say he may play a little bit more than Darmin does. This is almost a 20-minute video, and I've lost twice using this deck. We're gonna revisit this deck. Don't you worry. I know this is a good deck. I just am having really awful luck in the KC Cup. Thank you guys for watching. Just look at all those losses. LOL still heats me up every time I see that guy. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share it with your friends, because if you enjoyed it, they may enjoy it as well. We're going to come back to the KC Cup with a new deck. I haven't decided. Maybe Gravekeepers. Who knows? Bye!